Welcome to our next instalment of Member in the Spotlight. And today I'm excited to introduce Luke Rayner, who's the CEO of Geelong Racing Club, to our members. Welcome, Luke.
G'day, Ben. Thanks for having me. Greatly appreciate it.
You're welcome. And Luke, you and I probably met from memory at the Avalon after 5 in December, and you'd only just started then. So 6 months with your feet under the desk. How's it all going?
Yeah, I think we're in a good position now. I must admit the first 3 to 4 months were... I was a little bit uncertain, I guess, in terms of just not understanding the business in totality, but also the many challenges that we were faced with at that particular time in terms of COVID and crowds and potentially a trial cup venue and for crowds and so forth. So I think what's happened now is with COVID sort of settling, the dust has settled a little bit. We've sort of consolidated our staff a little bit, and now I think we're in a really, really good place in terms of being able to do some genuine planning about the future and what's ahead, and get excited about the year upon us. So it's definitely exciting.
Fantastic. And before we touch on Geelong Cup, which this year's on October the 19th, but do you have other events throughout the year that people can get involved in?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're a consistent racing venue, so we do race 27 times over the season on an annual basis. We close down for about 7 weeks racing-wise between late January and mid-March. So in essence, you sort of got a racing activity here every 10 days or so, many of which are Fridays, and many of which of those we partner with charitable foundations or like-minded organisations that are raising money for their charities. So they end up being great days, but we also offer those opportunities for daily diners and so forth that can come along to the race day and be a part of either that function or a separate activity. And then as a function venue, we do offer services that have a broad reach. So whether that's 21st birthdays, funeral wakes, football club best and fairest, presentation nights, and so forth. We've hosted Humans in Geelong Expos. We've got a concert here in late October through Grasses Green and Music Festivals. So we are quite a broad, encompassing sort of business that does have capability to sort of look after a wide range of opportunities and events.
That's a really interesting point, actually, because I know Cardinia Park, for example, it's not just the footy anymore. It's looking at doing as much as they can to utilise that venue for the whole community, and no doubt the racing club, now that I think of it, has a great potential to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think so, and I think one of the exciting things that's sort of happening at the moment, Ben, is we are on a bit of a facility master plan journey. So we've just commenced that with a company called Waypoint, who actually did a lot of the work over at GMHBA Stadium. So we're excited about that process, but we're also excited about the recommendations that may come from that process in terms of what this place may look and feel like into the future. And I guess with that will hopefully come better facilities, better offering, better services, that I think from a visitation perspective will be really appealing. So it's exciting.
That's awesome. And apologies to one of our key partners, GMHBA, for referring to Cardinia Park there. GMHBA Stadium, I was actually saying. Thanks for reminding me. So what have we got coming up in October? Super exciting. First Geelong Cup for, how many years did you miss? 2 in the end?
Well, we've missed 2 with crowds. So I suppose when we hit the date in October, it'll be 3 years since we've opened the gates for the public on Cup Day. And it's a critical and vital day for our business and for our organisation. It's obviously the day where we get the majority of our people to the track. It's obviously a great community destination. It's a public holiday here in Geelong. It's a terrific social outing. It's on many businesses' sort of social corporate agenda, I suppose. So to be able to open up the gates again and is quite exciting, and we're really hopeful that the people of Geelong and the surrounding regions have got a real appetite to get back to the track.
And tell us, for those that don't really know how the ecosystem of the day combines to bring it all together, you've got marquees, you've got effectively the president's function, you've got the members' rooms, you've got the punters area. What else is sort of involved on the day? There's a lot of moving pieces, isn't there?
Yeah, there's probably half a dozen significant sort of corporate hospitality opportunities. And Audi Centre, Rex Gorell Grey Goose supported. That's probably our premium product, and so that's your real premium fashion, food, wine, dining sort of type experience. But then you've got other activities that are really sort of social and fun and enjoyable, such as piano bar and Jack Rabbit marquees. The Home Straight Marquee Village, which is to the north of the mounting yard, attracts a lot of corporate businesses that house anywhere between probably 50 and 100 people in their own marquees.
Yep.
This year, which will be catered by our local caterer, Truffle Duck.
Oh, yes.
Which is terrific. So it's great to have Deb and Hugh on board supporting the Geelong Cup this year. Additionally to that, they'll also cater for Cotton On Group, who have announced that they'll come back to the track in 2022. So they'll bring a really large crowd out to their own personalised marquee on Cup Day. And then you've got the existing facilities, such as our Silks Dining, McFarlane Room and Rimfire offerings, which are more your dining and hospitality options. And then trackside marquees, which is basically a 15 by 75 marquee that's all open plan, and it's a mixture of a range of people and businesses and community and mates and friends and family, etc. And they can just book tables in there on an individual basis and enjoy the hospitality within. So. And then the many different activations throughout the day. We'll have a little area out the back here called Little Geelong, and there'll be, your big screen, your music, your pop-up bars, and try and create a real festival type activity in there as a heightened GA product. And then if you just want to walk through the gate, and wear your boardies and your thongs and grab a picnic rug and throw yourself on the lawn and enjoy a casual beer and hopefully have some luck on the punt, then that's available as well. So.
Yep.
I think there's many opportunities and many alternatives for the general public out there.
I'm excited just hearing about that, and I'm so excited that you can get back to operating, especially because I know how much good work you do in the community as well. So super pleased for you. It is about the horses, though. It's not about the social life. How's how do you fit into the Spring Carnival in Geelong, and how's the season panning out?
Yeah, it's a good point you make, actually, Ben, because we actually do have a significant horse focus this year around our theming of the Geelong Cup. So this year will mark the 20th anniversary of Media Puzzle, winning the Geelong Cup, Melbourne Cup double. And it was obviously an historic event for many reasons, but heightened more upon the fact that Damien Oliver, the jockey, unfortunately lost his brother Jason in between winning the Geelong and the Melbourne Cup. So there was a lot of emotion around that. We've actually had I don't know if you can see it that well behind me, but you'll see the top of Damien there, but it's a 1.8 metre high painting that's been commissioned by a local artist. And that's going to be a real theme and a real push in terms of telling that story and reliving those moments. And obviously, hopefully in 2022, we can generate a new moment through the Geelong Cup experience. So we've always remained an integral part, in my view, of the lead-up program to the Melbourne Cup, sort of being that 10 days out. It's certainly a pathway. It's an avenue. Potentially lower ranked horses may utilise the Geelong Cup to earn weighting points, if you like, to then gain a start in the Melbourne Cup. So there's obviously the Dunedin double, the American double, the Media Puzzle double. So there's some history there, genuine history around the Geelong Cup winner potentially going on to either win the Melbourne Cup or participate in the Melbourne Cup. So we think it's an integral part of the spring campaign, and for those stays that are searching for that little extra bit or that possibility to get into the final field of a Melbourne Cup, we do play an integral part. Wow.
Well, Luke, thank you for joining us today. Super excited about October, and for our members who are considering getting involved, and who wouldn't after that fantastic rundown for us, we'll share a link on some of the corporate packages and some of the options to get involved with this post. But thank you for supporting us at the Chamber, Luke, and thank you for all the good work you do in the community. And let's look forward to October the 19th, the Geelong Cup this year.
I greatly appreciate the support of the Chamber, and personally I've thoroughly enjoyed representing our club at the Chamber events, and it's a great B2B opportunity. It's terrific to meet new people and create new networks for businesses in and around Geelong. That's obviously driven through you guys at the Chamber, so we appreciate that.
Thank you, Luke. Good luck in the sort of new role, 6 months in, but no doubt a lot to learn, and you can clearly see you're excited about the future, and that's great. So thank you.
Terrific, Ben. Thanks, mate.